While it's true that the Irish have known a fair share of oppression, the reality is during that oppression we still maintained our invisibility cloak of white privilege.
Okay, Catherine, so you think several genocides, penal laws and forced migration were white privilege? How racist can you be? Our suffering isn't enough for you, is it? They don't count as we were native Irish people, which you now describe as white.
I think we shouldn't forget that our parliament still looks very male, very stale and pale.
Okay, Ivana, us native Irish are not allowed a parliament that is reflective of the Irish people. Is that right? We can't be pale. Are you starting to see the inherent racism these people have towards us as native Irish people? Because when we were in conflict with Britain for hundreds of years, we didn't identify as white people, ever. We were Irish and Catholic, and we were opposed to British occupation of Ireland. And all this stuff about white privilege, this and that, it's all imported ideological crap from the States.
Of course you can say that. You're a middle-class white man. You know that the law doesn't treat you the same. It doesn't treat you the same.
Yes, Lynn, you're right. The law doesn't treat native Irish citizens the same. Our law-abiding citizens are left to die in the streets if they end up hopeless. Our old are left to die on hospital trolleys. Yet newly arrived illegal migrants who are breaking the law are housed, they're clothed, they're fed, and get full medical treatments and free medical card. Irish people don't get that. We're means tested. The Irish people have become second-class citizens in our own country due to the racism, anti-Irish hatred displayed by our politicians towards us Irish people.
Whiteness is itself an advantage, and to really understand that.
Yeah, okay, Jennifer. Tell that to the 637,000 Irish people living in poverty, according to the last study done by Social Justice Ireland. But instead of addressing the over 500,000 Irish people who need help, our anti-Irish racist politicians give all of our money away to illegal economic migrants and so-called NGOs, although the taxpayer is forced to give $6 billion a year alone every year to these NGOs. We must be terrible people, huh?
And the very dull, white, pasty Ireland that I grew up in.
Oh yes, Aidan. Ireland is full of Irish people who are dull, horrible and pasty. Oh, what's your solution? To replace us all? Did you see how when you vote in these mainstream parties, you're voting for people who hate Irish people, Irish culture, Irish sovereignty? They are racist towards their own native Irish people and actively want our destruction and our replacement.
And one thing I strongly agree with the Deputy on is the need to set a target to have a number of people from ethnic minorities in areas of the civil service, which is very white. And that actually needs to change.
Okay, privileged Leo. So you're a non-white person here and you get voted to the highest office in the land, but yet you consider that the Irish must be replaced from the public sector by economic migrants? You couldn't make it up, could you? And for those of you who think that Sinn Féin is the answer, I've got news for you. They're not. Remember, Brits out, everybody else in. That doesn't work anymore.
It's worth noting that during the last migrant crisis in 2015, Sinn Féin also said that Ireland should not put an upper limit on the number of refugees it accepts.
So what is the answer? All of the mainstream political parties and politicians hate us and are happy to see us replaced by other people, to be ruled from Brussels. But they say we're too pale and too pasty for them. They are racist against us while having the cheek to call us names. Well, there is an answer, and that is the Irish Freedom Party. We have strong policies on immigration, crime and housing. We want to take back control of Ireland and represent the Irish people and put Irish people first in our own country. This is our homeland. It's not an economic hostel. We need your help. Join the party. Volunteer to help our candidates in the upcoming local and European elections. Contact us if you're interested in running for the party and donate if you can to get our message out there to the people. Don't leave this to someone else to do. Act now to protect Ireland and native Irish people before it's too late. Once Ireland is gone and we become a minority in our own country, that's it. It's all over. So we've got to act now, urgently. So I would ask you to share this video with at least 5 people you know to get the message out there, and don't forget to like, to comment and subscribe to this channel. Go to Margaret.